Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today we are trying to rebuild the Cleveland Browns. Now, they have been bad for a very long time, and it's our job to try to get them a Super Bowl within 5 years. Now, in real life, you've got a lot of quarterback controversy going on with one Shedeur Sanders. Now, as I'm recording this episode, Dillon Gabriel just had a very good game against Minnesota, and they did lose, but all in all, he did look very good. Now, in realistic terms, Deshaun Watson is on this team for the foreseeable future. His wiener will be rubbed in Cleveland a lot. But if we can try to get Watson off this squad, it would be phenomenal. But no trade packages are there. Speaking of trade packages, Shedeur Sanders, we are going to move. And where should we move him? We're going to try to get him to the Bengals. Now, in real life, Joe Burrow is injured for a while. In here, he is still here at a 99 overall. Would that be anything in, the game? Potentially not. So, Shedeur's big, trade value isn't here. But, he was drafted in the 5th round? Can we get a 5th round pick for Shedeur Sanders? We will. Now, a lot of Shedeur suckers, as I call them, are going to immediately click off this video. After you saw what he was doing with the miming of the talking, really, you're going to stay on that bus, my man? Guy looked like a dumb shit. We are going to bring in Wilkins, and we're going to run this team through Dillon Gabriel. I do think Dillon is a good quarterback. I think Shedeur is probably a good quarterback down the line. But as it is now, not a fan of Shedeur. Gabriel's going to get the starting job. Watson is going to probably get cut here. That would be a penalty of $70 million. Never mind. He's just going to chill on this squad. Now, with that, you're probably thinking, is that all you're going to do? Probably. We are going to bring Teller up here because I turned off existing injuries. We could bring in another nice wide receiver, which I think we'll do. And the way we're going to do that is just through free agency. Not going to go crazy in year one. Year one's more of a building year. Sterling Sharp would be fun for $3 million, not too terrible. And since this isn't Moneyballers franchise, by the way, if you're not watching that series, please do. It's not getting a lot of views, but it is certainly my favorite series to do on the channel. I don't want to straight up cut him. A 34-year-old D-tackle, 70. No, let's just go with Thrash out of here. But yeah, the Moneyballer series is so good, so fun. And am I biased? Absolutely I am. But Sterling Shepard going to come in here and be the number 2. And Gabriel still going to get the starting job, with Teller getting the center role. Looking at the defense, we do have some interesting people on this defense. Now, we have an injury with Jeremiah. Not going to really do anything with that, but a decent secondary with Denzel Ward. We've got Graham now as the rookie. I'm actually going to want to start him, get him as many reps as humanly possible. And this is going to be the team in year number 1. So we're going to go to the midseason mark, see how we do, and I will be right back. So at the mid-season mark, we are 3-4, which isn't too bad, especially for the Browns. Gonna want to bring David Njoku back at 29 years old. I think this is a fine deal, and he's not gonna like that, so fuck you. Greg Newsome at 25 years old. I think this is a good deal. We'll up it to 5 and 6. I just need more time to think it over. Really, it's going to be tough to bring some guys back here in Cleveland because it's Cleveland. Let's do 2.5 each there. I was looking for a better fit. All right, so we're going to probably have to work on a lot of this. 27 years old, Tevin Jenkins. Again, we'll give him 5 and 5.6. Holy fucking fuck, please. Christian Wilkins, I mean, you can kiss as many dudes as you want. $9 million. No, fuck that. I'm not giving you that much money. 30 years old White Teller, I would bring him back for a year. and less, 5 and 5 is the only offer I'm giving you. Okay, then go fuck yourself. Grow more goatees, you little loser. Jerome Baker at 28, 75 star dev. I do like this deal. So if we can do 2, and I'll even up this to 1. Okay, so Jerome Baker is our first signing of this franchise. Devin Bush at 27, but he is a normal dev. Not a huge fan. Jerome Ford, 25. Normal dev is a good backup, but I would only want to get him on a team-friendly deal. I don't like a single... Well, hey, you know what? I'm going to just tell you right up. Fuck yourself. Anything else I like? There is Rashawn Jenkins, 31 years old, though. Joel Benito, I mean, being one of the best guards in the game, we're going to offer him this deal, and we'll bring him back for the next year. I'm sure he'll start to regress a little bit, but other than that, we are probably just going to go to the next week, as Shelby Harris definitely not going to get another contract with us. I mean, he is a good punter. I would give you 3 years for this. All right, so we're going to bring him back so we don't have to worry about the punting position. And let's see. Scouting national focus is going to be, let's do wide receiver. I think that's for the best there. All right, so let's go to the next week, which will be our bye week, going up against the same record of the Patriots, as we do lose by 3. Now, it's time... Oh, we do have a weekly award, and it was Myles Garrett getting 3 sacks. But let's look at the stats this year. I mean, Dylan Gabriel's throwing the rock, I'll tell you that. But only 7 touchdowns to 4 interceptions, just not what you want to see. Obviously, I just want to go to the Bengals. Shedeur Sanders not touching that fucking ball. All right, rushing is probably going to be low. And Judkins only has 188 yards rushing. 5 touchdowns, though, but really struggling. Jerry Jeudy having a great year. Our good pickup in Sterling Shepard as well, with Malachi Corley doing pretty decent. David Njoku not having a phenomenal year. I mean, that's just kind of his numbers. Coming back from injury, doing very well here. Sacks, of course, it's going to be Myles Garrett. Looking pretty good. It's just kind of not great. So let's see. David Njoku did not like our offer. I will up it just a little bit. Even though I wasn't looking to return, this offer is getting tempting. I mean, I'm not shelling out a huge bag for this guy. He's 29 years old. He is an 87 overall superstar. It is a fun contract. This is perfect. So, speaking of good contracts, Greg Newsome's back. We like that. Martin Emerson Jr. is another guy I think could be very good for this squad. I'll give you another $500,000. Okay, so he says no. Fuck you. Tevin Jenkins, absolutely want to get him here. I'm going to up the bonus about $1 million. All right. Can you guys just fucking sign? It's getting a little annoying at this point. Wyatt Teller, I already know. All right, so we'll go. Oh, we got an injury. Oh, it's Dylan Gabriel. Okay, so with Gabriel out, it's going to be the Joe Flacco show. So we'll see if Flacco still has some fight left in him, as we do have the bye. So potentially we may have gotten out scot-free here. So David Njoku is going to get one final offer, $5 million. That's it. Okay, fuck you. You're not getting another offer from me. You can eat my ass with a side of potato salad, okay? We'll do 3.5 and 3 for Emerson Jr., and he'll come back. That's a deal I definitely like. Tevin Jenkins also, I do want back. He doesn't want to be here. I get that. Okay. These two, Tevin Jenkins and David Njoku, can all together get in the shower and fuck each other, because I'm not doing it. I'm not hanging out with that. So I'm still probably going to offer them a deal. But going into week 10, we shall see. We beat the Jets pretty big, but we do have 2 new injuries in Joel Petito, who I just offered a big contract, Quinton Judkins, and Christian Wilkins. So a lot of people hurt. We're going to just go to the next week. The Ravens are probably going to spank us. But let's see. It was competitive. It wasn't too bad. All right, I'm going to do one final offer on these two. 5.5 and 8. Great, you're back. Good, I'm happy, I guess. I guess I'm happy. And then 6 and 7, that's for you. Boom. All right, so fuck both of you guys. There's a good chance you're both getting traded. Cam Robinson, though, I have not offered a deal yet. I'll do this deal and that's it. Okay, well, Cam, seriously? So we're going to go to the end of the season, number 1, and see if we maybe even squeak into a wild card game. So we certainly do not at 6 and 11. Going to look at the final stats of the year. So it looks like Joe Flacco took over late, and my goodness, was he bad. So with the injury to Dillon Gabriel, it looks like they went with Joe Flacco. Judkins, one of the worst seasons I've ever seen. Gonna be honest. I think it's that Bengals playbook. We're gonna have to absolutely get rid of that. But everybody did meh. But looking at our mock draft, they have us getting Bryce Banks, wide receiver, who I would love to get because we desperately need a wide receiver. So we're going to go right to the offseason. We were 6 and 11, tied for last place in our division. But that's the Browns for you, ladies and gents. That's what you're going to see. All right, that's what you're going to see every day, every time. Now, do we still roll with Dillon Gabriel in year number 2? Realistically, you say yes, but we got to look in free agency. We've got to look around the league. We will see. But first things first is looking at our staff to see if there's anything we can do. Now, I'm going to fire Owen Scott. I'm going to fire Alexander. I am going to fire, not him, you're not allowed to, I guess. All right, so the first guy to bring in is probably going to be former Brown and Kevin Stefanski, Kokolanki. And then on this side of the ball, there's a lot of guys. Is this the guy we just fired? No, I don't know. But we're going to bring him in as well. Alex Anthony, welcome to the Browns. Lil Dung, let's, can we make you better? Let's go to scouting. And, all right, we'll just do talent here. We're going to be a very good scouter. Talent evaluator here, ladies and gents. I don't care about the safety. Who gives a shit? Let's get running backs. And then can we unlock one more? No, we don't have enough. We have one less than we should. Cool. All right, so looking around the league, what are we going to do? Let's go into the free agency market, see what our cap is looking like. Now, with our boy, Deshaun Rub-and-Tug Watson on the squad, it's not looking great. But if we $80 million fucking dollars, and somehow that's the only way this was gonna work. If we're gonna bring this deal in, the Rams wanted Watson. Goodbye. See you later, Gator. So that brings Dillon Gabriel as the only quarterback left on the roster. That's fine. But that is also going to bring an abundance of running backs into the room, and we'll bring in Luke McCaffrey. We will absolutely do that. Get rid of some running backs. Now, Quinton Junkins is going to take a big step this year is because we're going to switch our playbooks, absolutely. And I want to see what the market is for in David Njoku. Now, I know we just gave him a contract, but if we could potentially move him and get a tight end in the draft, I would do it. Now, Lenore here could be the move, but 22 years old could also be something very, very nice for us. So looking around the league, ooh, that one's nice too. But I think we're going to go with Lenore. I think that's the best move. So we're getting rid of him. I just want to look at contracts here. Now, I think Myles Garrett is going to be here for life. There are some very interesting offers. But at the end of the day, I think that's the one guy that will probably be here for the long haul. Just looking at ages here. I mean, it doesn't matter about a punter. 32-year-old Jack Conklin could go. Again, he's only 32, which isn't that old. But if we can get ourselves a little younger here, we will absolutely do it, and we have some offers. Okay, so what are we going to bring in? Xavier Legette, who right now is one of the worst wide receivers in the league. Dalton Schultz, but at $15 million on that cap. Not. We're going to bring in Tarib Still as another nice corner. Now, let's go into free agency here and see what we can bring in. With Watson off of the payroll, we have an opportunity to bring in some fun pieces. Now, the quarterback role is not going to be filled, but potentially could be bringing in a backup quarterback. Now, is there a good backup quarterback that could fit here in Cleveland? That's the question. And I do kind of like Aiden O'Connell here. If we could bring him in on a smaller deal, I'll say 2 and 2. Granted, that's not going to blow him away, but also who's going to be knocking on the door? We have our running back of the future, and I think we are going to get a wide receiver in the draft, but a Calvin Austin as more of a, return guy. There's also Tutu Atwell, whose interest is a little higher, and he's younger and cheaper. So actually, we're going to go the Tutu Atwell route, and again, we're going to give him a team-friendly deal. This is my Money Ballers franchise coming out, and see what we can do. Now, tight end. Darren Waller, a little too old for me. Yes, he is a star dev, but he just doesn't want to be here, and I don't really want him here. We could bring in somebody a little cheaper, and I think that would be Austin Hooper. Again, doesn't want to be here. He's been in Cleveland before, but we are going to offer him that deal. Everything else, let's see. Left tackle, of course, Cam Robinson was on this squad. Doesn't want to come back. That's fine. Left guard, Isaac Suomalo. He's got 2 teams interested in him. We could go down the board. There are a lot of fun pieces, but they want a lot of money. We do have Josh Myers interested in us, and not a lot of money, so we are going to try to bring him in again, team friendly, go 2 and 2 for him, and try to bring him in on a nice little contract. So we have one more contract to give out. Is it going to be Andrew Wiley? But at 32 years old, of course, Wyatt Teller is going to be going elsewhere. I wouldn't give Evan Neal a piece of my dick. Right tackle, nothing good there. Arnold Ebiketie is one of, the guys I just like to say his name. We did bring in Dermont Jones in Moneyballers franchise and then immediately give him away. But at $13 million a year, who do we have on the edge? It is Isaiah McGuire. So it's not a huge upgrade, so we're going to move past that. D-tackle, obviously, we've got some good guys there. But Tart, not really moving it for me. Right edge as well. I mean, we don't need a right edge. Sam linebacker, not going to do it. Will linebacker. Quay Walker would be fun, but just really not anything for me. So I think this is kind of where we're going to go. Rasul Douglas. We brought in a good secondary. I think our secondary is actually kind of phenomenal. So we are going to look here at what we've had targeted. We do bring somebody in. No, we don't. So it looks like they are going somewhere else. So our signings are down to 0, as Austin Hooper and Aiden O'Connell are the only 2 left. So lowballing these guys may not have been the right move. But here in Cleveland, we need some help. Now, obviously, the quarterback position in the draft is top. Let's see, mock drafts here. Mitchell Baldwin is the consensus number 1 pick, but looking at him, it says he's only a round 1 talent, so he's not the best in the draft. Tyreek Christmas is the coolest fucking name I've ever heard. And if we have to move up, we might get him. I mean, he's only got elite throw power. And other than that, he's kind of mid. Justice Carson. Now, is he the only quarterback projected to go in the first? It looks like it. So, do we pull the trigger? It's going to be an interesting draft for us. Free agency, let's look yet again. Our targeted guys, let's see if they sign with us. And it looks like Austin Hooper is going to come back. Aiden O'Connell is fun. Do we bring in Patrick Ricard? Would be a little interesting pick here. But let's see who's quite interested in us. Is there anybody that it's like blowing me away? Nicole Hardman? No. Honestly, I'm fine with the team we have. We can bring in Aiden O'Connell. He still is like, dude, I would rather fucking play for the CFL. But you're going to have to sign with us, all right? You're going to be a little mentor. As Brian Robinson Jr. Getting signed there. Targeted, did we... Okay, so we brought in Aiden O'Connell. We brought in Austin Hooper. Not a phenomenal draft. It's very Browns-esque, if you ask me. Not doing much in the offseason. We are going to be sending some guys out to be looked at here. And number one is going to be Tyreek Christmas. Now, are there any top 5 talents that we've looked at? No. So, very interesting. But looking at these other guys, I want to look at these top 3. So, that's going to be where we're sending our scouting report. As, you know, trades are going off. Jacksonville just traded. And we are here in the draft. Okay. Now, we've got 2 picks in this draft. Is it possible for us to move up and get our Christmas gift? Now, here we go. We are going to pause the draft, but we are going to go pick by pick here. The Saints could absolutely pull the trigger at number 1 and get him. But we are going to roll the dice here, and they are going to go with Mitchell Baldwin. Now, the Dolphins are not going to get a quarterback. I mean, they're trying to get to his brain to remember his own name. So we are going to try to move up here with the Jets. If it's too much, then we're not going to do it. But let's see here. The Jets. We want your number 3 pick. Now, you guys are going to call me absolutely crazy. But an aging Denzel Ward, and we keep our pick, that would put them over by 11 million. Okay? That's fine. Hold the phone. Give me Christian Kirk in this deal. No. Okay, so Denzel Ward making too much, but what if we give you Lenore, who we just brought in, and let's see where this is. It's you know, it's not great, but what if we give you the late 21 instead? Okay, we've got something. We're cooking. We're going to give you a 4th. Okay, the 4th didn't do shit. Do we have any extra picks in this draft? We have a bunch of 5ths and a bunch of 6th. Oh my god, okay. We're giving them those 5ths. We'll give you a 4th in 2028. Okay, all right. And then another 5th in 2027. Let's do this deal. Bang. Lenore, who we just brought in for a top pick. And we have 2 picks in the next 5 picks. Okay, so. Oh my god, Stephen Malone's a top 5 fucking pick, dude. Oh no. Oh no. All right, we're still going to grab Tyreek Christmas. It's just going to be fun to have him on the squad. So Tyreek Christmas, welcome. He is 17th in true talent. We get him at number 3. He has hidden dev, so I don't really care. Dude, so now we got to watch out for this cornerback. We took the risk. All right. Okay, we have 1 more pick. Come on. I'm not moving up. I think that was him. That was him. Fuck! So they get the corner who is in top 5 talent. Now Banks is not as good. Damn it. Bryce Banks, though, are you going to come on this team? I don't know. I genuinely don't know if this is the move. I don't want to take a fly. So let me see what I can get if I move back just a little bit. So 23, 25. I would want to move back potentially to like the Colts pick. So that would be number 10. So let's go call in the Colts. Let's see what we can do. So the Colts have number 10. I want all of these. I want your. So we actually have to add a guy as well. Who's a good wide receiver you got? Josh Downs could be very fun. We could take on the contract of Pierce. All right, we're going to bring in Josh Downs, hopefully. All right. Okay, so we're just going to slowly get rid of pieces. Okay. Come on. All right, so this got to be the deal. Really? I really thought that would do it. I think Josh Downs is just too good, but we could still make this happen. I mean, if we could... Okay, we are close. I'm basically drafting a top-notch dude. All right, do I want to give up a second next year? I don't. But we'll give you a third. We'll just go crazy. There we go. Boom. All right, so Josh Downs on the team. We move back. Basically just drafted Josh Downs. We are going to move in to the top 10 again, though. So Bryce Banks goes right ahead of us, which I'm actually fine with. Derek Shepard here, left edge. I don't think we're going to need an edge, and I don't think he's got an edge on some of these other guys here. Cornerback, he's got great press. Elite, elite, elite. This is our guy. Brian Rush. Get him at number 10. He is 8th in true talent. Normal dev, which is kind of shocking, but I think this guy can make a big impact immediately. So we do go corner. We do lose a corner in Lenore, but we bring in Brian Rush. I really wish we would have moved up and taken that corner from the Steelers. But we are going to bring in Elijah Thompson here. See how good he is. 29th in true talent. We get him at 38. Again, normal dev. But again, will probably make a nice little impact. So we did get rid of a lot of our middle picks. We're going to go right into the 5th round. So we shall see what happens. We brought in a corner. We brought in a wide receiver. And, of course, we brought in Christmas. We brought in Christmas. And right now, okay, there we go. It wouldn't let me fucking look. As here we go. Not seeing anything great, but you know my thing. I like to go to the physicals here. Let's look at, let's go to speed here. There's one guy with elite speed, and it is speed rusher in Arias Green. I think we bring him in. He's got elite speed. Could get around a lot of offensive. Holy fuck, he sucks. But hidden dev, baby. That's all that matters. So I think we got a good pick. Apparently he wasn't good, but we got him, which ain't too bad. Which ain't too bad. We do have to look at tight ends. Getting rid of David Njoku may be not a great move in the future. But right here, right now, Eric Cardona, 6'3", out of Washington State, can catch very well. He is the best catcher there is, other than Jalen Judge. Let's see. He can't run a short route to save his fucking life. Not a huge fan, I'm going to be honest with you. But let's look at him. Vertical threat. Yeah, he seems like a pick. He seems like somebody just to fill in some spots. He sucks. And he doesn't have hidden dev, so that's a whiff. That's a bad pick from us. Shocker to say the least. But, all right, we're going to keep going here. We have a couple of picks. Nose tackle. No. Jalen Judge goes right ahead here. Acceleration, any elites? No. Agility, any elites? Change of direction, nothing elite. What the fuck? You didn't show up earlier. Pete Wright. You have no rights. He's got finesse moves at an A. We're bringing him in. Pete Wright, are you going to be another hidden dev? He was a very good talent, ranked 88, and he is hidden dev. So Pete Wright makes it right. You know, that was a good one. That was a good little joke I did there, right? Everybody laughing? You better be fucking laughing! As we have only a couple more picks. And let's see what we can do, you know? Any strength at elite? We do. We have 3 strength at Kerry Matthews. At quarterback, Byron McNair at 6'6". My goodness. He will never, ever see the field, but we need 3 quarterbacks on the roster. I've never seen that before. My average pick is fuck you. That's what it is. It's not an F. It's worse than an F. He is the worst person to ever play the game of football. So, great. Love that for us. All right. So, we have our last pick here at 215. Where do we go? Where do we come from? Where do we go? Cotton Eye Joe. Let's go kicker, right? We go kicker. Do we go kicker here? But let's look at running back real quick. Any fast motherfuckers? No, not even a little bit. Not even just like a little bit good. All right, we're going to go right to kicker. All right, so all these archetypes I want to look at. He's got power archetype with an A. We're going to go right for Brandon Bruton. He's going to be the number 1 player in the draft. He was number 4. Number 4. He is a monster, and we bring him in. So that is our draft. All things considered, I think it wasn't too bad. So let's look at our draft recap here. And hopefully... All right, Tyree Christmas out of 77 coming right in. Love it. Brian Rush, love that. Elijah why can't I say Thompson? Am I fucking dumb? Now, we drop all the way to the 5th round, and we get some mid guys, but Green is hidden dev. Cardona sucks. Pete Wright is the steal of the draft. Okay, let me just check something out. Oh, look, we're going to just cut you. Get the fuck off our team. And then the kicker was a 79 overall kicker. So, love it for us. Love it. Now, what I like to do is go into free agency, see if there's anybody that squeezed through the cracks, and I will be right back. So immediately find a star dev running back in Mike Peoples, 22 years old, out of Beth Cookman. Is that somebody's fucking mom? But we're going to bring him in on a short little deal and probably give him a nice big contract down the line. So made those moves happen. Now, I did just make a move. Our 3rd pick in the draft, Thompson, was a wide receiver. I converted him to a tight end, and his overall actually goes up 1 because he is 6'3", and he wasn't going to get a lot of playing time behind Josh Downs and Jerry Jeudy. So I made the decision to bring him into the fold with that. Austin Hooper going to be mostly a fullback, and we're going to put Peoples up to number 3. With all of that, our line looks pretty terrible, which might bite us in the ass. We might have to make some moves. Why is Delpit? We've got some moves to make. I think Still needs to come up here. Delpit needs to go to free safety here, with Wright coming up. You know what? I think he needs to be the number 2. Fuck it. Fuck it, dude. So I think I have to go in and potentially bring in some linemen. We could go into free agency because that just might be the move. Let's see. Going to left tackle, we could bring in Cameron Fleming. There's Newman. We are going to bring in Ryan Ryan Bates is going to come in here. Right guard, do we have anything? We will bring in Will Hernandez, who, you know, say what you will about him. He's got a face scan. That's good. Good for him. And then right tackle. Yeah, we'll bring in you as well, just for some depth pieces. Can I fucking talk normal today? Jesus. But let's go back to adjust the lineups, which now look a little better. I mean, it is whatever. Sure. We're bringing this back. Got to do all this shit. We got to put Still in as, oh my fucking god. Got to do all this again. Bada bing, bada boom. Right here to number 2. All right, let's go right into the mid-season mark. And hopefully all these moves have done well for this team. So not a great start to the year at 2-4, worse than last year. Now, I was looking at the Ravens, and if you look at they've got a bunch of people out, including Lamar Jackson, but we also have some great dudes out as well. So looking at our injury report, where is it? Am I dumb? Yes, I am. There it is. So he's been week to week, and then Judy coming back from broken ribs. So not a great start, but hopefully we can get things going. Tyreek Christmas as the starter, not been amazing, but has not been awful as well. Rushing, we switched the playbook, and Judkins is getting the opportunities that he truly does deserve. Josh Downs really proving to be the number 1 with Cedric Tillman and Elijah Thompson, the new tight end, looking great as well. This dude looked like he just shit his pants. You're taking a picture now? All right. Well, what am I talking about? Sacks here. Of course, Myles Garrett is the guy. Mike Hall Jr. having a very good year. How has our rookies been? Wright only having 1. And Byron Rush not doing amazing. But it is what it is. So we are kind of going to go week by week here as we begin to start seeing people trying to come back to this organization. As here we go. We do win. So we take advantage of the injuries and get the win here. Josh Downs at 25 years old. I just dropped my phone on my fucking foot and it hurt. If we can bring him in until he's 30, damn it. Damn it, dude. Damn it. Okay. Grant Delpit here. At 27 years old, I would bring him in on a 3-year deal to his 30s. Fuck you, man. Oh my god. Mike Peoples, so bringing him in is a top priority. Another guy we find off the fucking free agent market there. So that's all we're going to do with that. We, of course, have another injury. It's Ryan Bates. Thank you, Bates. Thank you for getting hurt. So let's see how year number 2 goes, as it's not going well. We're losing to the fucking Texans, dude. CJ Stroud sucks. All right, but we'll fine. I'm not even upset by it. So I don't know why I'm going week by week. We do win. What are we looking? What's the visuals here? We are the worst in the league. We're the worst in our division. So a big Tampa game, 6-3 Tampa. Can we come up with a victory? We do. We are coming back, dude. Come on. We're still the worst. Oh my god, half of our team is injured. Love that. Love it, dude. Fuck yeah, brother. Amazing, brother. Only pop off on occasion, brother. We're winning again. Winning again. We can't be last place now. We can't. We are. Why are we fucking playing the greatest teams ever? I have a 93% approval rating. I am crushing it. We lose. 6-6. Come on. We got to beat the Titans. They suck. We're not that bad. We win. 7-6. 3-10 Saints. They suck balls. It's such a close race. I do want to look at the stats here. Tyreek Christmas, 25-12, and he's not on the Bengals playbook, so we're not just relying on him. Judkins nearing that 1,000-yard mark. Very, very nice. Very nice. Receiving Josh Downs, also trying to get over 1,000 with Jerry Jeudy's injury. Can't really take it. He just took another shit in his pants. Let's look at sacks here. Myles Garrett looking very nice. Has an interception to his name. 4 interceptions for Delpit. But, you know, fine year. Defensively, at least. So, all right. Come on. We can beat the Saints. They're 3-10, dude. They suck. We won 9-3. What a fucking barn burner that was. How are we doing? Still in last place. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, dude. We do have 2 injuries. They're 2 great players, and we're not great. That's not good. Let's go to adjust the lineups here. Now, what I would like is to get Peoples the ball. But no, Samson deserves it. What am I talking about? Yeah, that's just what's going to happen. Let's go. They have a guy out in Walker. This is a big game for us. We desperately need to kind of win out. We do. We fucking spank their little tushies. We have a 100% approval rating. And we're not last place anymore. All right, we got Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Do we play any of those teams? No. But we do play the Bengals. So let's see here. Potentially, if we win out, we could still sneak into a wild card game. We do beat the Jets. Now, the Bengals are also 10-6. Fuck my ass. Are we going to have such a good season and then blow it? Look, 10-6, 10-6, 10-6. This is a huge game. We're just going to simulate it and hope for the best. That was my prayer. Let's see. We make it. We beat them 27-21 in... Wow. We squeak in. We probably would have... No, we probably wouldn't have squeaked in anyway. My goodness. That is wild. So let's look here. We've got another fucking injury. Raheem Jarrett? Who even are you, my man? But Judkins potentially could be back. Let's go to stats for the end of the year. Pretty good season from Christmas at 32 touchdowns to 14 interceptions. A lot of interceptions, but with the Judkins injury, unfortunately, he does not go over 1,000. Dylan Sampson does do pretty well in the backup role, so we like to see that. Receiving, Josh Downs takes over, and he goes over 1,000. Of course, again, Jerry Jeudy was hurt. Our rookie tight end, Thompson, does pretty well. Tillman shows up as well. Defensively, another great year for Myles Garrett. Getting older, but still very, very good. Mike Hall Jr., very good. Mason Graham, very good. Pete Wright, getting his shit right. Look at how many interceptions we had this year. An absolute studs. The big unfortunate thing for me is, didn't we bring in... Yeah, Brian Rush didn't really have the best of years. But that's okay. Let's go into playoff game number 1 against the Buffalo fucking Bills, dude. We are about to get paddle to ass. I'm fairly certain on this one. But you never know. You never know until you know, motherfucker. All right, look at this. Oh, look, it's a Bill. Is that what it is? It's a Buffalo, guys. Josh Allen, here we go. I'm going to go fuck Haley Steinfeld in her ass. Our defense needs help. No shit. All right, we're about to go down 14-0 already. Oh, can we get in? No. Okay, come on, baby. Come on. There we go. And we give up another touchdown. Very nice, very nice. All right, it's fourth quarter. We are down big. We're not going to win this game, but let's get some gameplay in here. Why don't we? Christmas. Come on, give us a present. Give us a present. We're running this bad boy. Get that block, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful. No, they can score. They can score. There we go. All right, 3rd and 7. Come on, baby. We need to get to the quarterback. Mason Graham. You got this, you big white motherfucker. And great catch. All right. Well, that's the game. Great game. Oh, wait. No. Let us play. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? With 9 seconds left in this game. Whoop, whoop. Throw it back. Jerry Jeudy gets it, and that's the game. Unfortunate in year number 2. You know, it is what it is, ladies and gents. And what's going on? You want us to... What happened, dude? It's the end of regulation. We're allowed to continue to play. They said, go to overtime. Fuck it. Okay. There we go. Hell yeah, keep playing. We broke the game, dude. What did we just do? Okay, perfect. In the end of regulation. No, I don't want another play to be called if it's not hurry up. They say we want the Browns to win this game. We want the Browns to absolutely win this game. Okay, here we go. Josh Downs, you're going to get a touchdown right here, right now, okay? It's an early Christmas gift. Fucking, I can't even hike the ball. I can't even hike it. Come on! No, come on, dude! Oh, this sucks. Because Tillman technically isn't in... Oh my god, dude. Okay. What do I do? What do I do here? It won't even let me audible. It won't let me do anything. So the game is broken. You know what that means? Is that what I'm going to do is exit, and potentially we can win this game in a simulation. Never mind. It clocked it as a loss, finally. Okay. Sure. So we are going to go right to the off season, a very weird ending where they're like, you know, just let them keep playing. They're having fun out there. Just let them keep playing. Who gives a shit? So I forgot I wasn't filming. Josh Downs said no. He does not want to come back to Cleveland. Probably the smartest career move you can make, honestly. Has a great year in Cleveland, and then he says, you know, I'm going to go to a team that doesn't fucking break Madden. But, hey, it is what it is, baby. Let's go to free agency here. Zay Flowers could potentially be the guy. I mean, he's expecting a lot of money. Tyreek, though, could be the guy for real. He's a lot cheaper. We're going to go with a low-risk offer. He's going to be old. But Tyreek, come on. Come to the Browns, dude. You're coming off a bad injury. Why not? We're going to spend some money. I want Brian O'Neill as well. 88 overall, you're coming here. Or I will suck you off sideways. You, Elgin Jenkins, you're coming here too, brother. We're going to have the best line in the fucking game, dude. Andrew Van Ginkel, look at that hair. Look at that freaking beautiful manly hair. I love it. I want to eat it. I want to cut it off and fucking eat it for breakfast, dude. Am I losing my mind? That's a valid question that you could ask. This guy got cross eyes? Or is he just looking at me funny? I'm going to smack his eyes straight. All right, so here we go. Targeted. How many are we going to get? Bing, bang, boom. Come on. Oh, they're all gone. We got them all, dude. Nut in my mouth. There we go. The most unhinged YouTuber under 5K. You found him. You found him. He's right here. But we are actually almost over 5K. So if you're not subbed and you're already this far into this video, what is it, almost an hour? Yeah. Get your shit together. Who's available? We're bringing in all these contracts. We still have 28 mil. Let's see. What else do we need? We don't need a punter. Wide receiver. We already brought one in. I want another one. Parker Washington. Welcome. What else? What else? What else? Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Just like Uncle. You desperately want to be on this team. I've never seen such interest in my life. All right, can we bring both these dudes in? We potentially do. And we do. All right, so that's going to be it. We had such an amazing free agency game. Free agency game? I had a really good free agency game, everybody. We're going to go right into the draft. Now, we did make the postseason, so we're not going to have the greatest of picks, but hopefully that don't mean nothing. So we have number 23. So again, maybe we can find a diamond in the roof. Diamond in the roof. You don't know. You don't know. Now you know. And then he says something I'm not allowed to say on this channel. All right. Any guys that were scouted? Love it. Love that for us. Okay. Projected round 1, Calvin Shelby. Quarterback. We don't need a quarterback. Right edge. He's got great power moves, great tackling. He's coming onto the squad. I'm not even going to look. We're going so fast, it's going to fucking blow your mind. 40. He's got hidden dev. Great pick. Don't care. Next pick. All right, we don't have mid-round picks again. So in the second round, who are we bringing in? Is it going to be Eric Slaughter? He's got great hit power. He's very strong. But is that going to be enough? Because, like, his play rec is good, but his man is a D. The only man I want with a D is your dad. We're going to bring in Charles Stevenson. Like him, he's got a good vertical jump. He's going to be number 1 in the draft. He was number 56. We get him at 55. And hidden dev. Maybe just we don't need to think. We just do. We just fucking go. I just got 1 speed. Go. Tiger's blood. Yes. Fucking Charlie Sheen has AIDS. Yes, I am losing my mind. How'd you know? All right, who do we got? Contreras. No. We go right to physicals. Let's go acceleration. We've got some elites. We've got a corner with elite acceleration. This guy, elite acceleration, elite agility. Crazy. We've got some elite speeds. We've got 3. Dude, whoever this fucking guy is, Caleb Kirkpatrick, maybe the fastest man. Oh my God! Caleb Kirkpatrick, elite, marginal. I don't give a shit. This guy's going to be the greatest player to ever exist in the game of Madden, and he's ranked a C. 99 speed. 99 agility. 98 change of directions. 96 jumping. 53 strength. But my goodness. I don't care if he's normal dev. That man is a fucking monster, bro. And look, we got just 3 in a row. Bop, bop, bop. Let's just, we're doing the physical thing again. All right, who's got elite acceleration? You're coming to this squad immediately. Nobody. Okay, we've got an elite agility. One of them being a tight end, Mario Reyes. Bing, bang, boom. Look at that. Welcome to the squad in the 7th round. A great pickup. Normal dev, don't give a fuck about it, dude. All right, I don't give a shit about the rest of these. I'm going to be honest with you. And the draft. And that shit. I'm here to party and farty, all right? In year number 3, we're going to do that. Draft recap. Let's see. We've got a 74 overall guy here, a 73, and a 71 deep threat. I don't care. If this was real and we were playing, this is the greatest player to ever perform in Madden. So, just saying. But we've got ourselves an amazing roster going into year number 3. I think this is our year. I really do. So let's go right to the midseason mark, and I will see you there. Midseason mark is upon us, and we are 6-1, 88 overall. We are looking like monsters, baby. Let's look at the stats. Christmas has not thrown a single interception this year. Dude, whip out your hog and smack it across my face. I am ready, dude. Parker Washington, who was a late addition to this team, is doing amazing. Now, my boy, Kirkpatrick, has yet to even see the fucking field. 99 speed having motherfucker. Sacks, Myles Garrett starting to slow down a little bit, but still having a great year. I don't even care, dude. I don't even care. Let's go, like, week by week a little bit, dude. The fucking Vikings? Dude, the Vikings ain't gonna beat us, dude. See? The 1-7 49ers? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. What are we doing here? See? We fuck them up. We're going right to the end of the season, man. I think it's always year 3 that really pops for us. Let's see. So, I don't know. I'm thinking we go 16-1. I think we don't lose many games going forward. That's how great I think this team has been built. We shall see, though. If you're liking this video and want to see more rebuilds or just want to see more of me, because I get it. I am the best. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know, all that stuff. But we go. It's not gonna 14-3. What a phenomenal season. Now, nearly don't even win the division at 14-3, though. We were the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be. Does Tyreek throw? He throws 1 interception. Those are freaking MVP numbers. I don't care. Low yardage, but beautiful game. Dylan Sampson again taking over. So it looks like Quinton Judkins has some injury issues because only 118 attempts. It is what it is. Receiving, kind of spread out the ball. Tyreek, maybe not what we paid for, but he brought us to the playoffs, so that's all that matters. Myles Garrett's starting to slow down a little bit, but everybody else looking very, very nice. Interceptions. How's our boy Rush? Rush kind of fucking sucks big wieners. So we don't have to play in the wild card because we're too good. We're that damn good, dude. But we shall see who we're playing. We are playing the Chargers, brother. And honestly, with how good this team is, I'm going ahead. A 91 defense ain't going to lose to the fucking Chargers, I'll tell you that right now, dude. We win 21-16, but we have 3 injuries. Myles Garrett being one of them. Not great. So they put him right on the IR. So he is not returning. Everybody, and Jerry Jeudy. So, oof. Is that the worst thing that could possibly happen? Potentially, yes. Let's wear some hideous jerseys. What do we got? Ew, look at those fucking numbers on the helmet there. Ugly. These are ugly, but I love how ugly they are. Let's go. Here we go. We got to play Jacksonville. I think we can do it. I think we can win and make a Super Bowl appearance. Who knows, though? This game likes to pound it up my ass. As third down stop. Bing, bang, boom. And I think they returned an interception. So 7-3, 2-minute drill, going down the field, and we're going to score. You'll love it. So we are up here, 17-7. Never mind, 17-14. Red zone alert for us. 14-24. 1 minute left in this game. And Cleveland fans going wild. Now Sampson in. And I don't believe Judkins is hurt. So maybe Sampson's just taken that next step. As he is going to get a gain of 3. Liam Cohen looking very tired. Looked like he just woke up from a nap. So here we go. Where do we go here? We're going to go over here with Washington, who's been a very sneaky player for us this year. Little sneaky boy. Little sneaky motherfucker. Now here we go. This could potentially be the game. As Sampson going to be tackled behind the line. What? Are you going to just show the same fucking thing of Cohen walking down the field? Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty sick, dude. All right. Going for the draw. This is Peoples. Peoples going to get the first down. I don't know what's going on with Judkins. Potentially, he could be hurt yet again. But this is the game. Unless we fumble the ball. But Sampson on the outside. Whoop! Makes a man miss. And beautiful work. Let's just chew the clock. Knee this ball down. And ladies and gentlemen, for I believe the first time in existence, the Browns are going to the Super Bowl, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, Judkins is there. He just maybe sucks balls now. Boop. Game, set, match. Eat our urethra. We are going to the Super Bowl, baby. This is going to be a 3-year challenge. I feel it in my bones. I mean, Trevor Lawrence did everything he could, but the Cleveland Browns were constructed by the best GM in the business. That's Jagel. Me. I am Jagel. Me. All right, so going to the Super Bowl. Who are we going to go up against, though? That is the question. It's going to be the Lions. So Jahmyr Gibbs does look pretty well. You know, he's a good player, but he's not us. They are the better team, but we have the better defense. So is that going to be enough? Let's look at our unis here. Let's do something fun. Current alts. What do we got? Ew, gross. Color Rush. Is that all brown? Okay. These are kind of the olders. These are the real olders. These are even the older olders. Ew, gross, yucky, pee-pee poo-poo. I like these. The fucking Jeff Garcias is what I call those. Queef in my eyes, spit on my balls. We are in the Super Bowl with the Cleveland Browns. Who would have thought? Whom would have thought? We already up 7-0 here. Are they going to score? No. Unfortunate for them. So still up here. It is going to be a tie ball game. And we are up now, 14-7. Now it is 10-14. Are we on offense? We are. So 3rd and 1. Big play here. And it's going to be Sampson. So it looks... I just burped. It looks like Judkins not in the game. 4th and inches. Stop. I want to play now. We're not going to be kicking this ball. So Christmas could bring a present to the Cleveland faithfuls here, as Sampson is going to do so with a 1st down. Big play there. What we're going to do is start chewing that clock and sucking your soul. You sick-minded individuals. You guys are sick, dude. Who the fuck are you? Fentanyl Jr. with a nice catch and nearing the 2-minute warning. Let's do this play. Let's do the tight end attack. We're going to roll. Get it. Get it. Get it. Oh my fucking shit. Fucking goddamn, this game sucks. Oh, I hate this game, dude. I would rather play Baby Steps or that new game. Are they going to score? You bet your sweet bippy they're not going to score. Okay. Christmas shoves it in my pooper. But hopefully we can still come out on top in what looks like one of the worst Super Bowls ever. A 14-10 game. Now we're going to get rid of all of their timeouts. Hopefully Sampson could... Oh my God, did you see that fucking lineman get shot across the field like he was a little paper bag? I did. But Sampson needs to get this 1st down to end this game. There is 71 just... I need to show... I know you guys saw it, but let's watch it together. Watch 71. He's got his eyes on the guy 20... He's got his eyes on the guy 20 yards down the field. He says, yeah, you're the guy I need to block. You're my assignment. This guy that's right next to me, who can smell my cologne, who can eat the facial hair off my fucking head right now. Yeah, that guy? Nuh-uh. I don't want him. Bye. See you later. What the fuck is this? This game, dude, sucks my ass. But anyway, hopefully here we can win the game and win the Super Bowl with the Browns. So here we go. Sampson down, and that should do it. In victory formation, go the Cleveland Browns. And in year number 3, come on, baby. Knee that thing. Hawk Tua. That's the ball game. The Cleveland Browns have won a Super Bowl behind the absolute great management of Jagle. If you guys enjoyed this rebuild, let me know in the comments what team we should do next. This was a fun one. We brought in the right guys. There's the orange cum. Oh, no, there was no cum that time. They drank the whole thing. Sorry for the Lions, but the Browns, the team. If you've made it this far, please like, share, subscribe, turn on the bell, and go watch Moneyball's franchise. I really think you guys will enjoy it. It is my favorite thing we've done on this channel. There we go. Appreciate it. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.